Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to another race here on NASCAR Racing 2. Today, it is the Save Mart Supermarkets 300 at Sears Point Raceway. If you guys remember at Talladega Super Speedway, the last race we did had a big crash coming to the white flag. We ended up finishing 5th in that race. I'm not going to lie, I'm going to be straight up with this one. I am not expecting to do well at this race whatsoever. I am not very good at road courses at all. This is also the old school Sears Point Raceway before they got rid of the chutes, or the carousel as we call it. So we're on the old carousel racetrack back in 1996. I believe that was the last year they ran it until the Cup Series started doing it again there a couple of years ago for a couple of years. But with the stages and whatnot, and it didn't have as much passing opportunity, I didn't find, nowadays with the Gen 7 and whatnot. So it didn't really work out in current day, but it did in the older days of NASCAR back before the stages, and of course the cars were a little less aero dependent too. So, but now they use the chute configuration again, I believe, which in my opinion is the better of the two tracks. I get that this one's kind of cool for the nostalgia factor, but personally I'm a fan of the version that came after this one with the short chute down there. But nonetheless, this is fun. To be honest, I didn't even run a practice lap of this offline, so we could be in for a heartbreaker in this race. We might only make it a lap. It's a 7-lap race, and we'll try to make it through all of it. But I'm not anticipating good things for us in this event, folks. As that road course, this is not my cup of tea. Ask anybody I race with that is not usually good for me. It's funny how they have like these wall barriers and stuff here on this game because it's so old. They just didn't have the graphics powered to make like a proper infield or anything. So they're like, nope, we're just gonna put a wall there, and that's what you're gonna get. I mean, the general shape of the track is okay-ish. Of course, for being a game from 1996, as we already screw up and we haven't even hit our qualifying lap yet. We have 39 cars to beat.
Get ready.
I don't know if we'll beat any of them, to be honest with you, but like I said, we'll do our best. Talladega, the last race is fun. I forget what one's after this. I think it's a regular mile and a halfer, but I could be wrong. Hard to believe we're on race 10 already. This has been a really fun, and honestly, I'm surprised at how popular the series is. And again, I think I said it a few times by now, just not to repeat myself too much, but really the popularity of this series has really taken off. And thank you guys for tuning into these every week, because I wasn't really expecting much in all honesty. Like, I was just expecting like just a regular this is bad. We're just gonna call it qualifying quits to start from the back. Yeah, that wasn't good. So like I said, I was not expecting the series to do well at all. I was expecting 50, 60, maximum 100 views per video. Honestly, a lot of these have been hitting 500 views, which is awesome to see, and it's great to see people enjoy this old school game again. And even if it's just for doing this, or if you've actually downloaded the program to do it, to race it yourself offline and whatnot again, it's kind of fun to play, and it's just old school. It's very simple. It's fun. Go out there and have a good time. And like I said, I personally like the AI better on this than I do some of the newer games. So that's what has made this a lot of fun. Next season, like I said, I really don't know what to do. We might do like a 1997 season, or
You've got a car stop.
oh my god, might do a 1997 season, or we could do like 1998 or 1999. It really doesn't matter to me. It's just kind of what you guys want to do. The 1999 car set is really nice looking. Also, if we want to do 1999, we could also race it on NASCAR Racing 3 if you guys wanted to change the scenery after this. But like I said, I'm kind of good with whatever, and if you guys want to leave some suggestions down in the comments box throughout the season, I am totally open to that, because really, as I said, I'm very open to what we do for the next season, and this assuming we want to have one, which I think we will. This is even fun for me to pick up and play, and I enjoy making videos for you guys. Like, I know they're just kind of cheesy, but they're fun for me to do. Like, even when I did like my Let's Play series on GTA and whatnot, I always enjoyed making videos for people and having people enjoy watching them. So, like I said, it's been great to have many of you enjoy watching this series as well. So we got 39 cars in this one, of course, like we do every race, and I forget to even look at who started up front. We have Mark Martin, Terry Labonte, Dale Jarrett, Wally Dallenbach, Ricky Rudd, Jimmy Spencer, Ted Musgrave, Brett Benign, They're all moving all over the place here on the board, but we're just going to give it our best. And you got Dale Earnhardt, Kenny Schrader, Kenny Wallace, Hutton Strickland, Robert Presley, Michael Waltrip, Bobby Labonte, Bobby Hamilton, Jeff Bodine, Rusty Wallace, Kyle Petty, Jeff Burton, Rick Mass, Ernie Irvin, Johnny Benson, Dave Marcus, Jeremy Mayfield, Morgan Shepard, Ricky Craven, Andy Hillen, Sterling Marlin way back here in 33rd, Ward Burton also way back here in 34th, Jeff Purvis, who hasn't been the fastest all season, back here in 35th, and Lake Speed and Dick Trickle. Dick Trickle was having a good race at Talladega Superspeedway last week. He was running up there in the top 10. I don't know where he ended up finishing after that big crash coming to the white flag that took out about 30 cars out of the race. That was the huge one. I said I really don't know what to expect here, folks. I'm not expecting much for us. If we can get a top 35, we'll be having a good day in this one. I believe we're currently 6th or 7th in the point standings as well. Also, I'm a little bit stuffed up. I don't know why. I just do a lot of cleaning stuff today, so probably the dust. So I apologize that my voice is a little off compared to normal. Here we go. Just coming around down the S's here, getting ready to go green here at Sears Point. I keep going to call it Sonoma or Infineon. You know, all those other names this track's had over the years. Right now it is called Sonoma Raceway. Then I always used to call it Infineon because that's what it was called for many years. Then before Infineon was what we're racing now, when it was known as the Sears Point Raceway. So, and I also, after they redid this track and whatnot, they still would have had it in the 90s, obviously, but there's a bunch of hills and stuff surrounding the racetrack. So, like, if the car got turned, they could end up shooting up a hill and flipping. Never ended up happening except once in 1999, going off into turn 1 before they added barriers and stuff. But yeah, there used to be a high risk if you got wrecked at the S's that you could go up a hill and flip your car over until they ended up widening that out and fixing that. Here we go, getting ready to go green, base cars in. I believe there's 2 pit roads here too for this. Because it used to have 2 pit roads at this track, like many tracks did. Darlington, Rockingham, Martinsville, Bristol. Here we go. Green flags in the air. We're racing at Sonoma. Green. Here we go. Down towards the start finish line. Should start lap number 1 of 7. Will we make all 7? We'll find out here in a couple minutes. This is not a very long race. Probably only a 10-minute race, to be honest, but we'll see. Ooh, the AI is really bunching up as we go off to turn 1 and 2 here. I can't even get by them. The track is blocked. They don't know. They don't even know what's going on. You're gonna try and get to the inside. 3 wide there for a second. Hutch Strickland on the inside. Hutch looks like he went around. There's Jeff Purvis. Things are starting to spread out a little bit. We're up to 34th. Sterling Marlin in front of us. He's having a terrible day. Lap 1. Like I said, it's not usual for him to be back here. The AI ratings gave him a bad one for this race.
Car on the left. Clear. Car on the left.
Normally what I do is I test the tracks before I race them to make sure the AI string is about where I want it, but I knew I was bad enough here, it wouldn't matter.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
There we go, coming over the carousel. Now we're going to have to slam the brakes as we enter this corner. John Andretti, he did not have a good showing last week. He had the first caution with the tire blow going off into turn 3. But here he is. He's trying to fight for the top 30 here at Sears Point. And Dave Marcus right in front of him, and Ricky Craven right in front of us as we shoot down through the S's for the first lap. This lap's going by quick up here, and then in front of him, it looks like you got Kyle Petty. It's hard to tell with all the pixelation going on ahead of us. We've got to slow down a little bit more for that corner than I anticipated. Let's see if we can get a spot here. Down to the inside of Craven. 3 wide. Oh, Craven hits us into the wall.
Clear.
Would be no wall there if this is real life. Come on, man.
Car on your left side.
All right, we got Dave Marcus. We're up to 32nd.
Still there. Clear.
You know, I'm not great at road courses. This is still fun. It seems like it's going to be our best spot to get people here because they slide around here going up the steep hill. Mayfield almost comes down into us. Oh, he's not giving much room. Oh, no. We're good. Come on, car, you got it, you got it, you got it. He sent us off into the dirt there. That's not good for us. We're back to 39th now, last place. All right, we're gonna have to do some driving to get back up there. Sometimes the AI do fail to give you that room that you need. They just kind of forget how much room you need, or their lines are just like, nope, we're going here. That is one downside of 1990s AI, but I guess if you look at NASCAR 21 Ignition, the AI don't even know where you are in that game either. I guess there you go. At least in this game, 90% of the time they know you're there, but there is like the odd corner where they'll screw up and just not know that you're there. It doesn't happen too often, but we've seen it a couple of times this season, but it's just part of the quirks. Dick Trickle rolling up there in 38th, followed by Jeff Purvis just ahead of him. Like I said, we got some driving to do to try and catch back up. Oh no!
Just stay in the car. The
Well,
tow truck is coming. Are you all right?
this ain't great. This is not how we needed our race to go.
Looks like we've lost that motor.
I'm surprised the caution didn't come out. The field's coming around. Caution's out, caution's out. We've ruined the race.
Hang on, you're getting a tow.
Here we go. Tow truck's gonna pull us around. See, in the newer games, they just pull you right to your pit stop, but this you get to watch. Yeah, so we're gonna finish dead last in this one. I screwed up big time there. Hard into the wall. Clipped the grass ever so slightly. Got loose. Bam! Up front. Wally Dallenbach is leading the race. Holy crap. All right, we're going to accelerate the time here, see what happens until we get to the end of this event, because that one did not go so well for us. They'll go green here again. I imagine it's a road course, so it should be green, white, checkered, I believe. There they go. Green flag's up. Wally Dallenbach leads. Terry Labonte takes it back, coming to the white flag. Terry Labonte wins. Let's take a look at the replay and see what they saw. Terry Labonte got by Wally Dallenbach. Let's see how he did it. Going backwards here real fast. Slap 6 of 7. Labonte got him on the restart. Here they come. Or sorry, Labonte got him coming to 2 laps to go. Here he goes to the inside. Got him in that final corner. And then he went on to win the race. And then the rest of our standings, we got Terry Labonte, Wally Dallenbach, Ted Musgrave, Ricky Rudd, Jimmy Spencer will round out the top 5. For the John Andretti also fell out of the race due to an engine failure. That wasn't the kind of race we needed. That one was bad. There's our second DNF of the season, 2 DNFs and 10 starts. Oh, we're not the only one with 2 DNFs. I don't feel so bad anymore. Brett Bodine also Jimmy Spencer also has 2 DNFs. Over half the field has had a DNF already. Terry Labonte extends his points lead over Dale Jarrett up to 105 points. Ricky Rudd follows in third at 169. Then Dale Earnhardt with 197 behind, and Mark Martin 200 points behind for the top 5. Then after that, the points drop off rapidly. Currently, we're sitting in 8th. We lost 2 spots that race. The next race, though, is one that I'm very much looking forward to. The Coca-Cola 600 at the Lowe's Motor Speedway. That should be a very fun one. Yes, when it used to be called the Lowe's Motor Speedway. And then we have the Miller 500 at Dover. Then the UAW GM Teamwork 500 at Pocono. And then after that, we got Michigan for the Miller 400. And then, of course, the Pepsi 400 at Daytona. So we have a few exciting races coming up. Road courses were not my cup of tea. I knew that going in. I did expect to make it more than a lap and a half, but anyways, that's what we get for my talent level at a road course. All right, guys, sorry for the short video, but next time it is the Coca-Cola 600.